This is a story about a small town guy from northern Japan came to Tokyo for his favorite idol. But he only stopped by the Edo-style sushi restaurant to fill his stomach. And he was possessed by the ghost of sushi. Well, if those even exist. Anyway, his Tokyo trip wasn't about the life anymore. It was hijacked completely by Sushi. It all begins at Sendai Station, my hometown. A sky so clear felt like nothing bad could ever happen. My head was full of nothing but my idol's life. At least up until that moment. Even though it was a weekday, Tokyo Station was packed with people. I boarded the Chuo line rapid, almost as if I were running away from the noise.
Green card are car number 4 and number 5. A green card ticket is required in the green car. The next station is Kanda, JP2. The doors on the right side will open.
The station I arrived at was Koenji. Koenji, a neighborhood that feels both chaotic and laid back at the same time. Old bars, tiny shops, vintage stores, and narrow streets full of life. From the south exit of Koenji Station, I walked about 10 minutes. A place where you can enjoy unbelievably delicious sushi. At unbelievable prices. I ordered the omakase course, the Tokujo, their premium tier. I'll tell you the price later, and trust me, you will be shocked. And then came the arajiru, a rich fish broth made from the day's fresh cuts. When I go to an Edomai sushi restaurant, I always choose the counter. Because that's where I can watch the chef's knife work up close. Dish after dish came like jewels. My hands were shaking in disbelief because I already knew the price that was coming. The toro looked like the finest cut of beef. And the moment it touched my tongue, it just melted. The aburi toro. Next, a smoky aroma hit my senses. Suddenly, I got scared. What if I miscounted zero when I checked the price before walking in? Even the price with an extra zero would be normal in central Tokyo, somewhere like Ginza. If I really misread that zero, my whole plan to buy idol merch at the concert would be ruined. The sushi was amazing. No, it was too amazing. And now it was time to face the bill. The total was... On my way to the hotel, something kept bothering me. That place was unreal. I could feel something inside me starting to break. But for now, I had to focus on the night concert. My hotel had a 7-Eleven on the ground floor, and honestly, that alone made it perfect. The sushi I had earlier was just too good. I couldn't get any work done. But I couldn't forget why I came to Tokyo. Oimachi, where I'm staying for the night, is a treasure trove of izakayas. In the back alleys near the station, rows of the izakayas line the streets. And then night fell. Yes, that's right. This is why I came all the way from the countryside to Tokyo. From the bottom of my heart, the concert was amazing. And then I found myself back in Oimachi, still wrapped in the afterglow of the concert. I decided to end the night with a beer. I headed to the famous motoyaki place in this town.
こんばんは。まだ大丈夫ですか？
一人ですか？
一人です。
あ、大丈夫ですよ。
This place is well known for serving rare kinds of motoyaki. And the menu was only in Japanese,
塩でお願いします。
and you have to write your order on paper yourself. The appetizer was pickles. The first thing that arrived was kashira and the hatsu. Kashira is pork cheek, tender, flavorful, and one of the most popular cuts. Hatsu is pork heart, firm, green tasting, and surprisingly easy to eat. Next came the oppai and nodomoto. Nodomoto is pork throat, oppai is pork diaphragm. The names are wild, but the flavors are the real deal. I headed back to the hotel. I stopped by the 7-Eleven on the first floor to pick up something to close out the night. By the way, tomorrow I'm planning to visit a ramen shop a friend recommended. As much as I was blown away by the Edo-style sushi I had at lunch, I'm not tacky enough to go to sushi place 2 days in a row. I'd spent the whole day thinking about sushi, and honestly, I'd had enough. Good morning, everyone. Today I'm heading to Nakano for sushi. Last night, what are you talking about? I don't remember a thing. That's right, I came to Tokyo for sushi. I arrived at Nakano Station and headed for the southeast. Most people go north for Nakano Broadway, but I don't. This is why. A 3-minute walk from Nakano Station southeast. An old, long-standing sushi restaurant. Great sushi, reasonable prices.
こんにちは。一人で。
Just after the door opened, I walked in as the first customer of the day. I ordered a 1.5 portion, basically a leisure lunch set. 10 pieces of sushi and a roll. And there were 3 pieces of tuna. First up is the tuna, red like a ruby. I didn't even need to bite, it simply melts on the tongue. The scallop is like a white pearl, pretty enough to wear as a necklace. I can tell it's amazing without even tasting it. We all know that at a genetic level. The thickness of this tamago is insane. And the final blow is this chutoro. A piece so beautiful it could make me lose consciousness. It still feels like it carries the life of the sea. I'll start with the piece for those who've already given up on returning to normal life. This gunkan is packed with tuna. I'm pretty sure my inside looks the same by now. And I mean this as the highest compliment. This place is insane. This is the story about a man who came to Tokyo for an idol concert, only to be led astray by the lingering ghost of Sushi. He never believed such things could exist, but they are real. Something brushed against him the moment he arrived, subtle but unmistakable. It whispered to him from somewhere deep in the city, pulling him off his path. He spent 2 days wandering from counter to counter, guided by something he couldn't quite name. He moved without thinking, as if something had already decided the path for him. And now, watching the city fade from the train window. Instinctively, he knows it. The peaceful days he spent chasing his favorite idol will never return. And now he is heading home, changed in ways he can't explain.